side of Train. Utility on Forest, two smokes, or I mean, excuse me, one smoke and a flash, and a smoke and Molotov on Lekro. For the MIBR.
Ahead of this potential push, these are going to be great positions. He's going to see over the smokes and give them free reign to smack down some heads with the USPs, and so far so good. Phelps has got himself one, but here comes Rez. He's been so good in pistol rounds throughout this event. And this could be another round to shine. Get right, gets the bomb planted fur. That was rough, but finally just about gets a hold of the spray and claims another headshot. Rez has got two. He's now perched up in heaven. Now the tables have turned. He drops back down into hell, and it's going to be the end of fur. Taco, in the meanwhile, comes back with one of his own, but he doesn't have a kit or nades, as we highlighted earlier. So this is going to be a very rough ask in terms of a defuse, and Forest is not going to let it happen. A solid round. This draws his attention elsewhere. Now A-Main is going to push in. They've got so much ground already covered. Here comes coldzera with the Desert Eagle. He's picked up two, make it three, and he's still somehow alive. This is another player, another body they're going to have to deal with, and in doing so, it draws out Taco and Fur into the open. 30 seconds to stall this bomb plant. Both Forest and Lekro are low. Make it dead for Forest, and now Lekro's going to somehow try and pull off this 1v2 clutch. Long-range UMP is not going to help him out. He does have the bomb just to his right. It has been 3 rounds back-to-back after losing the pistol. So a lot of reason to be smiling and enjoying things at the time being, but the Ninjas can easily turn that around, Moses, if they just put a couple of rounds together. Consistently, he's going to have to stay in position while spray, while blind, will yield another frag from Lekro. And the only player to bounce back is Phelps. That's not going to be enough for MIBR. They need to start putting some kills together. And Fulham with his orb. Oh, the timing on that.
Weapons away. NIP going to progress. Phelps, first point of contact. He goes down. He's traded by Rez. coldzera is responding as well, doing a boost, and so is Fur. Oh, this hurts. NIP do get the bomb planted, but at what cost?
So many of these duels just going the way of the Brazilians. NIP are getting into position, but they're losing out on the trades. Lekro UMP nearly doubles up. Fur in midair was vulnerable. This time Rez in a 1-on-3, but it's post-plant. The CTs have to move into his crosshairs. Can he go massive once again? He's got a Molotov and a smoke.
It's not planted for him, Vince. He can't win this. He's going to be forced out, and even though he gets that kill, Fur does enough damage to let the fire finish him off. 5-2, but still, you have to think NIP is going to keep up this kind of pressure. MIBR is so close to getting reset. They haven't been able to build up anything.
Horizon in round 9. Oh, that's the perfect way to start. Fur on box halls, able to do damage. If he walks into this deagle, though, things could get spicy. However, he holds the line, hasn't lost any health, could go in and spray down the rest, decides to just back away. He knows Phelps is now watching his back. Well played by Fur. And Phelps going to clean up the rest. Can Dennis maybe regain, I was going to say, the mantle of Mike? In effect, it has been pressed down. Phelps going to get the better of Get Right. That's solid work. He's going to lock off one of the angles. Forest gets an entry, but it's looking pretty tentative right now for NIP. It's looking precarious. They line up. That was so nearly.
Fur, but no one low, and that's a big win for Rez. Fur's still going to move forward, and he's going to get dropped as well.
There's a minute and 35 to play with. That's why they're playing aggressive, and they've got the scalp of Rez. That's a big one. First spins around, doubles up onto Dennis, and could get a third. So nearly claims the life of Get Right. That is going to become a reality, and he's gone down. Get Right will get the bomb plant, but no more. MIBR will move to an 8-5 lead. Smoke afterwards, but he's going to be on the right side of the smoke, plus the Molotov. This could really bait Nip into a horrible spot, but he goes out with a pop flash. There's two. The bomb's dropped alongside it, and down goes Forest. coldzera. Ice cold.
Really nice piece of teamwork. That pop flash made that so easy for coldzera. Rez and Dennis, the only ones left, and they're gone very fast. We were wondering which MIBR we were going to, everyone's going to be pleased, and we might just have a grinded out from Team Mid. No one's watching that. He's down without a fight. And that's the thing, if you lose track of that one lane, things can go sideways real quick.
Fur's on an ace. He's picked up 4 kills already. He's looking to try and finish off with a Glock. Is he going to get it done? Yes, he will. Fur with a pistol.
This bomb timer deep into it, halfway touch now. Fallen, he's got to hold as long as he can. Checks the flank. Does he have the timing right? No, Rez and Lekro are going to combine to take him out, but they need to get on this plant. 3 players converging. Fur disappears into the smoke, but they saw him at the last second, and I think they should have this.
This is really close.
Oh,
moving in.
Surely they saw him.
Have now, barrel the gun sticks round, Fallen finds his second scout frag. Is this the beginning of the end for Nip on Train? Lecro and Get Right will do their utmost best to make sure it's not the case, but he's going to get spot from behind. The M4A1S from coldzera will pounce on Lecro, and Get Right finds himself in quite the predicament. Not able to get it done on coldzera, finally does, but he's lost half of his health, and the rest has been taken away.
MIBR in a playoff spot at IM Katowice is their own demons on Inferno and a little bit of nip magic. We know the ninjas
Going straight in for the jugular. Get Right with a CZ up close. He's already used quite a few of his bullets, needs to be careful, but he has Rez just behind him, and the bomb's just been dropped out. Here comes Get Right from below, but Fur, the main man, the top fragger in the previous map, is going to be able to deliver a headshot alongside Phelps, and now NIP have got to somehow try and muster their way back into construction, and Phelps is not allowing it to come to fruition. Lecro, last standing Swede, has been swept aside, and MIBR
gauged perfectly. Pop flash through the smoke. Lecro's gonna get one. How many more can he get? A second follow-up. He's trapped though, and he's got to fight to his death. MIBR have stopped the bleed.
The lack of utility. They've got a kit, but that's pretty much it. Smoke gets tossed out. It's going to quad off one side of the site, but now they've got to deal with Pit. They've got to deal elsewhere. The likes of Apps, not going to happen. They walk into their death, ultimately, and MIBR, 5-0 lead on the T-half.
I think that attempted smoke coming out from MIBR top caller has kind of slowed that down. Now the fire has faded, and Get Right, that's a fight he might not want to be involved in, but I take it back. 4 kills for Get Right and Rez. Great sequence. MIBR put in the
Ninjas in Banana, but now a third has joined them. Sprayed, connects onto Forrest, who peeks by himself. Taco is low, but he's doing so much work in this round. He's going to go down, but 2 kills.
Then jump out, but they're completely blinded, and Fur goes out. coldzera still here. Forrest is going to finish that off, so the half ends 9.
The T-half. Somehow, NIP, though, held on for dear life. They built up a shelter, but it has holes in there, Jason. It has a shaky foundation, and this pistol could blow it over. Taco.
coldzera will have holes, and there's the jump.
Oh, the first 2 kills. First 3 kills go the way of the Swedes. coldzera now on the side. Insta headshot. There we go, Dennis. That's more like it.
Has he proven himself for you, Vince?
He's going to have to have a few more big rounds.
He's started, though.
Yeah. Awakened, maybe, from a slumber. This went on for a little bit too long. But Fallen has a kit. He has a smoke. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible to just save this.
No, there's no chance of winning this round for Fallen.
Doesn't make for the most entertaining viewing, but you understand his decision. It now does bolster their next round somewhat.
Well, it does make for entertaining viewing in the sense that NIP win this pistol, so they at least get started on the right foot. They can avoid that entire collapse. They can avoid just being blown out of the server like Train. We'll see if they can build upon it. T-side is not always fun.
Uh-oh. Well, rip.
Important part. Now they have an extra buy behind this. They have a little bit of a buffer.
Oh, the flashbang underneath Reyes is going to do a lot of damage. He doesn't realize it. It was perfectly timed. You could see him covering his eyes as he was melting away. So that's now going to put them on the back foot. He can't afford to stay around a banana. Oh, frustrating. They've got to be itching to get on this site. There's a small gap, actually a massive gap for Phelps over this smoke, and he can just bide his time, ready to strike. Switch across from Fur for a triple spray. MIBR.
And now the footsteps begin. Now everyone runs up in a position. That counter flash not going to do anything. NIP hasn't turned the corner yet. Molotov's in toward Tri-Box. Fallen's not blind. He misses another shot. Now he's burning, but Fur's got him covered. Oh, and they've readjusted. They've moved into the back corner. They know he's there. Fallen, what more can you do? The flick over won't work. It's all out of timing. Phelps, does he want to try and stop this? He spammed down 1. That's not the planner. A 2-on-3.
No grenades intact for the Ninjas, though. But Phelps has been found alongside Lecro, leaving it on Dennis. AK-47 separates him, and MIB clawing us back to a tie once more. You can hear footsteps to his left-hand side. Taco's now on the bomb. He's defusing. It's going down ever so quick. Dennis is going to find him, sprays through, but can't get the kill and dies.
Fur's hands. He's at the B-bomb site. It'll be useless. MIBR just has to straight up win these fights. Get Right jumps in. Phelps is going to finish that off. They know both are in the site, but this is hard. They're being pushed back. Dennis going to swing out wide. Him and Rez going to find that kill. coldzera hasn't been cleared. 8 seconds left on the clock. coldzera's going to deliver again. It's Forrest who's got to go in with the ult, but he can't do it. coldzera. Not wanting to let those Deagles have a chance. Use the ults at range. Phelps in first, slaughtering NIP in round 29. The bomb on the ground, Taco gets the final kill.
More nades and what a ballsy call this is. MIBR are going to take the fight to Nip in the last round of regulation, and they're going to get rewarded with a couple of kills, but it's backfiring. NIP now do take the man advantage for a brief moment before Fallen drill.
No idea. Now he's come back. Smoke in his face. How does he want to play this? You don't want to be too aggressive. You want to wait for Fallen to get there. Play the odds almost with the spam kill. Forrest down low and just to Galil as well. One more smoke on Dennis, but the bomb will be planted.
Smoke again denies Taco. Other smoke is faded. Fallen now has an opportunity, and the smoke's not great. Taco can get up on the coffins. He's getting a lot of information for his teammate, and in comes Dennis. He's gone down. Forrest now has to step up, and there's Fallen.